studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
Do not forget, 1 hour from now.
Just a few program notes. We have Sebastian Maniscalco tickets before they even go on sale. He's going to be here at Toyota Center, and the tickets go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. His date is August the 8th of next year. 8 o'clock this morning, we're going to do the rapid fire quiz, and the winner of the rapid fire quiz wins those tickets for the contestant that chose the winning member of the show, because we are the ones that answer the trivia questions. You have to stand by and hope that you chose wisely, young Jedi, that one of us is going to win for you. We also have a special place prank call here in a couple seconds, but in the 7 o'clock hour, we also have closure, where if you have lost touch with someone and you just can't seem to track them, you leave it up to us and we'll give you closure to that ending of why the relationship ended, whether it was a family relationship, a friend relationship, romantic relationship. And also we have the Houston firefighters coming in after 8 o'clock because it's calendar time. Makes a great gift. And all the money goes to a great cause. So there's a lot coming up today on the Roula and Ryan Show. Let's get it going.
104.1 KRBE.
If you know the 3-digit extension of the...
All right, let's hit it.
Now time for Roula and Ryan's prank call. All right, Special K, what's this all about this morning?
Today, let's do a telemarketer turnaround where we take suggestions off of 37530, our text line, as to what statement we will continue to say over and over until a telemarketer gets angry and hangs up.
Oh, okay.
Today's suggestion, I've tried this a couple times, and it is a good one. This is, can you say that louder for me?
Can you say that louder?
How many times?
Louder.
How long is the call?
The call is just over 4 minutes long.
Whoa.
Now, let me tell you, this is cut down from 12 minutes. I'm giving you the highlights.
Gosh.
I gave this man a lesson in mediocrity like no other, and dry humor. So there's a bit of dryness through here. And then we'll go. What guesses do we have here?
Oh, gosh. How many times do we
man.
think you're going to say, can you say that louder before this call ends?
4 minutes?
4 minutes?
At least 15 times for me. I'm going 15.
Gosh. Do I want to go 12 or do I want to go 17?
I'm going to go 8.
I'll go 12. I feel like it's kind of low, but
I know.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay.
Because remember, sometimes I get sidetracked and I forget what I'm doing.
You do. And what is the premise of this call, Kevin? Did he call you to sell you insurance or try and buy your house?
Here's another lesson in scams here.
Okay.
They're going to call you and ask you to give off the brand and the numbers on the bottom of your remote so they can reprogram your TV and steal all your stuff.
Oh, yes, because think of our smart TVs now with the apps, and they have cameras, and people log into their televisions like they log into their computers and phones now.
Right.
Yeah.
If there's a problem with your TV, Direct TV will call you or Xfinity, they'll call you, not this guy.
Oh, my goodness. I can't wait to
All
hear
right,
it.
so he's trying to get the numbers and the brand off of my remote. Here's how it goes.
We need to update your TV box.
Wait, could you say that again a little bit louder?
Yes, sir. Sir, I want to inform you that there is an issue in your TV box. We have already checked that it can create problem anytime. So we need to update your TV box. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. What do I need to do?
Sir, we need to update your TV box. It's an online process.
Thank you, sir. Can you say that one more time, but a little bit louder? I can't hear you.
By any chance, are you watching your TV right now?
Yes, sir. I'm watching the Nickelodeon.
Okay. So grab the TV remote control in your hand and do let me know when you have it.
What was that again? Could you say that a little louder?
Yes. So grab the TV remote control in your hand and do let me know when you have it.
Oh, Lord, now you're shouting at me. Okay, I got the controller. Controller.
Okay. Look at the bottom side and tell me what is written at the bottom side of your remote control.
I gotta get my glasses on, sir.
Oh, my God.
What, sir?
Yeah.
I'm on hold. Okay.
Oh. God dang it.
Are you okay?
Oh, sir, thank you for asking. No one has ever asked before, and that was quite kind of you. I'll be okay. I'm just laying here on my side a little bit on the ground.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay. Yes, look at the bottom side of your remote control and tell me what is written at the bottom side.
Can you still see the remote?
It says Best Buy.
What, sir?
Best Buy.
No, sir. Can you see any number or alphabets at the bottom side of your remote control?
There's all kinds of numbers here. Hold on, I'll turn it on here. Well, look at that. Sir, the light came on above me.
Fan remote.
Can you see any number or alphabets at the bottom side of your remote control?
Yes, sir. It says level 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's, no, sir, hold on, not finished. 4, 5, 6, and 7, level 1 through 7. And then the other one says light. And the other one says fan. And, this one has a picture of a light bulb on it. Interesting, huh? Yes, sir.
Sir, can you see any company name, any company logo?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
I have my reading glasses on now. Hold on. Like I said, I'm laying on the side here on the floor trying to see what it says here. Oh, Lord Jesus. This one says Sony.
How many TVs and receiver boxes do you have?
Yes, sir. All of them.
What, sir?
Yes, sir. Could you say that again, but a little bit loud? I didn't hear you.
How many TVs and receiver boxes do you have?
Oh, good God. Now you're shouting at me, young man. Are you angry?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, you started hollering at me, and I started feeling bad. And can you say that one more time, but a little bit louder?
How many TVs and receiver boxes do you have?
This one is it says it's a Samsung. Have you ever heard?
How many? How many? How many TVs?
How many? Yes. Yes, sir. How many? That's, I believe, hominy is like a fat corn. Yes, sir. Like a fat. It's like corn, but it's fat corn, right? Hominy?
No, sir.
What were you trying to ask me, young man? You're so kind to me.
How many TVs and receiver boxes do you have?
2.
2 TVs?
No, sir. 3. With the box. You see what I'm saying here? I'm counting the boxes and the TVs. Now, don't be simple. Which one are you asking about?
No, sir.
Could you say that again a little bit louder?
Wow.
Oh, only 6 because I get sidetracked.
Fell on your side.
You're telling this guy you're laying on your side, and he just says,
like,
what's
"Give
the
me the
remote number at the bottom?"
Yeah.
For those just tuning in, that was Special Case Prank Call. This is the new scam. They will call you, scammers will call you and ask you for the numbers and the serial number of your remote so they can access your television. If you do stuff via apps on your television, they can access your information and get stuff that way. Come on.
Yeah, they're just
I can't want to
evil.
punch him in the throat.
Careful.
Oh, can you say that a little louder now? You're shouting
Say it
at
a little
me.
louder.
I kept
That
him
was
busy
a
for you.
12-minute call.
Yes.
My goodness. What else did you
Because
tell that man for 12 minutes?
We went through, and no one wants to hear this, but we went through 3 different remotes. The other one was a Sony that operates the sound system.
Okay.
And then the other one was just for the Alexa.
Okay.
You know, and so
You're driving this crazy.
How many?
Homony's a fat corn. Oh my God. Okay, I just really, and if maybe you need to tell everyone you know about that. I did not know that's the latest scam about the remote and give me your serial number. And, you know, I do have to say that if anybody ever asks you for your Google code, do not give them your Google code because that's how they're going to get into all your
When these people are
stuff.
calling, do you get? Because usually it says spam.
Yeah, and I'm like,
He
oh
welcomes
yeah,
that.
oh yeah,
I know,
Here we
he's
go,
like,
here we
yes.
go, here we go.
Okay, so you are being notified that it's a spam call coming in.
Yes, but a lot of times now they don't say anything. They probably just recorded me saying hello, but it's not my voice. It's like Eloise
Right.
Pennybaker. They like the seniors. I've noticed they've liked the seniors more than like if I try Bryce, they're like this dumbass. I don't even think.
Yeah, because that's what they prey on the elderly,
Yeah.
and they know that they're like, "What now, son? I'm doing what with my TV? What's wrong with my TV?"
I'm trying to give you my social security number. Are you listening?
Oh man!
Oh, that's
All
what
right.
you got to do next time you get one of these calls and you're doing the old person voice. Just offer it up arbitrarily.
Do you need my social security
social.
number?
Oh yes.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
And see if they
That's
just
what
went and
say.
grab it like
They're going to be like ringing the bell. They're like clang, 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 clang.
Jackpot,
Look what I got
jackpot.
over here in my phone farm. All right. Something else we do to help people out is a segment we call Closure. You go to krbe.com if you lost track of somebody. A lot of times if it's a romantic thing, you got ghosted and you don't know what happened to that person, or maybe it's a long lost friend or family member you can't keep up with and they won't return your calls. Closure is going to happen happen next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Want some answers. They were in your life and now they're gone. And what the heck happened?
What happened to them? And we've had so many different scenarios come our way, from reuniting a teacher and a student to a daughter with her deceased father's BFF, like whatever happened to Uncle Bob.
A lot of ghosting stories.
A lot where you went on a date with somebody and you've had some good dates and all of a sudden that person just cuts you out and doesn't take your calls or your texts. So that's what Closure's all about. Go to krbe.com if you find yourself in this position, because we do a pretty good job of finding the person. Yep. Chad reached out. Let's get his story. Good morning, Chad.
Hi there.
Hey, Chad. So who is you trying to get closure from this morning?
My best friend Connor. He has not been talking to me for the last couple of weeks.
What's going on there?
Connor's my best friend, and I dated his sister for about a year and a half.
Okay, hang on a second. Okay. You're dating your best friend's sister. I can see where this is going to be a problem right now.
I wouldn't talk to you at all. Ever.
No.
We broke up. She was like, not really the one. You know, it was awkward for a couple of weeks. I didn't expect him to just be cool, but it felt like it really picked back up. Like our friendship picked back up again.
And hold on, in the year and a half that you were dating, wait, what's the sister's name? Did we get her name?
Connie.
In the year and a half,
Connie and Connor.
Oh my God, they're one of those families.
Oh God.
Are they twins?
No. I don't know. Their parents have a weird sense of humor.
I guess so.
Okay, so in the year and a half you dated Connie, did Connor like keep a distance from you, or y'all were just like, hey man, you want to come over and play some Xbox? Was it normal?
Yeah, was he cool with it?
He loved it.
Hey,
right,
have fun banging my sister.
Oh God!
I mean, hopefully he doesn't look at that. Just like, sometimes that happens.
Well, I think
your
we
best
know,
friend becomes your brother-in-law. How great is that?
He doesn't want to talk
so-
to you because you dumped his little sister then, or big
Yeah, I'm
sister.
gonna
Is she
guess
younger,
that.
older? What is she?
She is slightly older.
He's just stopped talking to you since the breakup, or is there more we need to know?
No, we sort of recovered from the breakup. What happened after that was I took a trip to the Bahamas, and I met this girl from Denver named Emma, and we just sort of were instantly drawn to each other. So we started dating.
Well, you were in the Bahamas, probably drunk every day on Bananaramas or whatever y'all drink.
I almost fell in love with one of those island pigs over there.
Oh, yeah, feeding the pigs.
I'm sure your wife doesn't like to hear that.
So you and this girl hit it off on vacation. Shocker. Everyone's loving in vacation. Are you like actually dating this girl?
Yeah, actually, we're planning on getting married, and she's planning on moving here.
So she's going to move from Denver. I got to ask a big question here. How much buffer zone was there between Connor's sister Connie and you hooking up with this girl?
It was about 2.5 months.
How long have you been dating Emma now that you're thinking of getting engaged?
We've been dating for like 4 months.
Wow, that's pretty quick. I mean,
That is-
4 months usually.
Man, you don't mess
people-
around.
It
Yeah,
depends what
that's-
age you are. Can I ask how old you guys are?
I'm 28, and she's 27. And I haven't been interested in marriage before, but I really love Emma.
Whoa, that's a big statement. You were not interested in marriage before. If I was Connie hearing this, I'd be like, we dated for 18 months.
Does Connor know about her then?
Yeah, actually, Connor's met her a couple of times. And a few months ago, Emma came out to visit, and Connor was really welcoming to her. And the thing that I'm struggling with now is I asked him to be my best man. And as soon as I asked him, I haven't heard from him.
Oh, well, there you have it right there. You put him in an unwinnable situation.
Okay, so Chad, hang on a second. Let's welcome Connor into the conversation. He obviously knows what he's here for. Hi. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show, Connor.
Hey, guys.
All right, Connor, you heard
Hi,
all that.
thanks for being
What's
here.
going on?
My sister, was hurt after the breakup. I thought it all would be all right, but she's pretty miserable now knowing that you're getting married, man. And we all knew that you were so against getting married, and now all of a sudden, I'm not going to lie, we kind of thought you were moving a little too fast.
But why the silence? Why not tell him this?
If I go to your wedding, let alone be your best man, I'm going to be pissing off my family. My whole family's going to be hurt by that. I'm in this position where it's, do I come be your best man because I'm your best friend and that's what I should do? Or do I support my sister who's over here pretty messed up?
Wow, why couldn't you just tell me this? Why did you have to ghost me for the last 2 weeks?
Honestly, I was kind of just hoping y'all would break up.
You thought their relationship was so fragile that they just break
Wow.
up and ignore the problem, it'll go away.
In a few months. Oh.
I mean, it came on so fast, I figured it could turn off just as fast.
Okay, I can see that. It's only been 4 months. They met on vacation. Maybe you thought it would fizzle out.
I mean, this is the real deal. It's happening.
Could you still be friends with Connor if he doesn't, go to your wedding or be your best man?
I can't really answer that question right
Well, dude,
now.
I mean, you're asking a lot of your friend. I mean, first of all, anytime you date your friend's sister, That's a risky situation to begin with. It doesn't work out. You can see why he's got to protect his sister. You can't turn on your family.
And you were with her for 18 months and you didn't talk about marriage, and all of a sudden, 4 months later?
Yeah.
Afterwards,
4 months with this girl.
whatever it is, that's crazy. When's the date?
I mean, we're trying to get married in the next couple of months.
I mean, look, I guess if you know, you know, and the families want to get on that. But a lot of times girls want to like enjoy the fiance part and you want to kind of plan more. I mean, you kind of cheat yourself if you're like, oh, we're getting married in 2 months. You're like, oh, okay, well, I'd say be engaged a little bit and let her enjoy being
That's
a
up to them,
bride-to-be.
Roula. I mean, they can choose whenever they want to get married. But, Chad, you got to cut your friends some slack, man. That's asking a lot.
Do you have to have a best man up there and a maid of honor? Or can it just be you two? Or, like, does she have sisters or a best friend she wants up there?
You know, we don't know who her maid of honor is going to be. She wants her sister to do it, but she's still figuring it out.
She's going to ask Connie.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Are
Nah,
you
just
crazy?
kidding. Connie's not related to that.
Yeah, because I was saying, maybe if you didn't have the best man, maybe down the road, if it's like 3 months, maybe Connor can at least go to the wedding.
Yeah, he could be in attendance, but I wouldn't be part of the ceremony, especially if there's going to be pictures posted
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah, your parents and your sister. Oh, that'd be awful.
I mean, I don't know. You got to wait. You got to actually talk to Connie about it.
You guys know that you're both friends. That's not going to change. So, Chad, I would recommend, hey, don't put him in the wedding. And Connor, you know, if it's cool a couple months down the line, then, you know, maybe attend.
If this is really happening and it's happening so fast, I'm happy for you, man. I can't stand in the front of the wedding and hurt my sister like that. I will talk to her, and I got to come to your wedding at least.
Well, that's good. At least you could come to the wedding. At least that's a start.
I got to be there, of course. I'm going to be there. It's just, I'm sorry I took so long to respond to you. It's just such a weird
It is a weird situation. And you know what, Chad? He's meeting you halfway. I think you just got to say, okay, dude, it's cool. And you guys talk off the air.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't realize how hard this was for you. We can figure it out for sure.
Congratulations, and we wish you the best with Emma. And, you know, good luck on the friendship stuff.
Yeah,
kind of
I hope
gonna be
Connie's
an
okay.
awkward-
I worry about her.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough.
Oh, you know, I'm sure Connie will be fine.
I don't know, dude. Tell yourself whatever you need to hear. That's cool.
Well, good luck on that, guys. Thanks so much for coming to our show to find each other again, and take care.
Thank you.
Okay. And that's just, it's so awkward. Yeah. Tell yourself whatever you need.
Well, this texter is a little rough. Oh, tell Connor it's fine. He can be the best man at Chad's second wedding.
Oh.
Or Chad can be the best man at Connor's second
Do you
wedding.
think that's a little fast?
Wait,
though?
which one? Chad's getting married or Connor's getting married? I'm confused now. Chad's getting married.
Chad's getting
Yeah,
married.
Connor's Connie. Yeah. Connor can be the best man at Chad's second wedding, says the texter. Oh, come on. You people are
It's
breaking
amazing
people
how
up.
you have like this amazing memory long term.
Yes, and
but
then
you're
sometimes
bad
right
with
as soon as we do it,
short-term.
I'm like, I don't know what just happened. Is that crazy? I always joke in the morning when I finish work, if somebody says, oh, hey, you know, how was the show today? I'm like, oh, it was really fun. And I try and think to myself, like, what did we do right at 6 o'clock? Like, do you remember right now what we did right at 6 o'clock? I know what we did, but do you know?
Only because
Yeah.
I wrote it down.
Yeah. See? Isn't that funny? And I also have this really weird knack, Ryan, where, you know, back in the days when you used to talk on the phone a lot versus texting, if you got sidetracked, like if somebody clicked your other line and you said, hold on, let me get this call real quick.
I
And you come back
hated
and
that.
you forget what you were talking about.
Yeah.
I always could pick up the conversation, or I always remember how the conversation started. I think we did that once on the show. If I could trace back to where, when the Roula and Ryan show goes on a tangent, I could always trace it back to how we started and then where we went rogue. And then
Yeah.
I bring it back, the train gets back on the track. Sometimes. And I was like, wow, that's really good. But then other times I'm like, I don't know who we just talked to. I
Just
finished
put
the
something in my head.
conversation.
Like, how long is it too long to be put on hold? Like, if you've got a friend, hey, I got to take this other call. Can you hang on 1 second? Like, at what point do you hang up?
I think technically at 30 seconds, people think it's getting long, but we did a research thing on this years ago, and it was
Like, how
the
long would
average
you
person, if they were put on hold when you were calling
From
for
a friend.
something-
I'm talking from a friend,
Yeah,
not
from
like a
from
company.
friend, I think
Don't
it's like
put me
30
on
seconds.
hold. Just call me back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just coming back. Well, sometimes you know it's going to be quick. It's like, oh, let me just tell my mom I'm good right here. Like,
Oh.
I've definitely done that. Let's say I'm talking to you, Sam.
Yeah.
And my mom had told me, hey, call me if you need me to pick up the kids. And then I forgot to call her. If I'm talking to you and I see her calling, I go, hold on, let me just tell my mom this real quick. And I'll say, Mom, I'm good.
How long
I'll
would
look at
you
the
wait?
kids.
How
And then
long
I'd
would
click
you
back
wait,
to
though?
you.
If somebody did that to you, how long would you wait?
Maybe 30 seconds or
Yeah,
45
That's
seconds.
it?
Yeah.
30 seconds?
That's a
You
long
would
time,
wait a minute?
Ryan. If we went silent for 30 seconds right now, you know how long that sounds?
Well, you're just
That is
sitting
a
on
long
hold.
time.
You're doing something. You're playing with your phone. Kevin, how
What
long
if
would
you're
you?
not?
How long would you wait on hold? Like if it was a
Depends
really
on
good
who I'm
friend.
talking to also.
People don't put me on hold.
Oh yeah.
Kevin is the priority. If you are talking to a company, we did the research years ago, and I always think of it because I
Oh,
always
a
look
company,
at
yeah,
the
that's
clock
different.
ticking. because your phone will dial it down.
Yes.
It's 2 minutes and 43 seconds is what research said. I think it was like 10 years ago is our max that we will wait on hold before we get mad, frustrated, or we want to hang up with a company that you've called to help you to do something. Like it was like,
but now a lot of times when it's a company, they're like the wait time is over 20 minutes.
So then I'm just
would you like to leave your number and we'll call you back?
Yeah, definitely do that.
Yeah, I like that.
The one time you can't do that, and I feel like I am now a seasoned champion of the hold, is if you're trying to get a passport in the United States.
Oh, gosh.
And you have to call that number right at 7 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Right at 7 o'clock when they open, it's already busy. Then you have to keep calling, and when you get in, the automatic system says the wait time is 3 hours. True story.
Yes.
Back when we used to broadcast from the house because of COVID, I had an earbud in my ear the entire Roula and Ryan show on hold with the U.S. Passport Agency. Do you know how insane that made my brain?
I'm sure it did.
That we were doing the show and I'm talking live, but one ear is listening to the hold of the U.S. Passport Agency for almost the whole show. Almost the whole show. Because in the 9 o'clock hour, when it finally was almost my turn, I was like, I got to go, guys. I'm about to get through.
It's coming up. It's coming.
It's almost my turn.
it.
They said 10 more minutes. They said 10 more minutes. It's been 3 hours.
But I think it was like, at 10:30 you finally got through?
I had to do it 3 times, unfortunately. And this is if you lost your passport and are traveling within 2 weeks, you are screwed. So you got to get on that line and wait on hold for them to give you an appointment somewhere in this country and then grab the appointment. Keep that case number and then call them the next day and stay on hold and hope to God they can change that case number to the Houston office downtown.
How long does it take a passport to come back if you just want to renew it regular?
I think they
regular
said 6 to
stuff?
8 weeks.
Yeah.
Really? That long?
But the backup
That's
was so
2
many
months.
Houstonians right now listening probably know somebody or happened to them where they did the timeline right and they still got screwed and they missed their vacations.
I had to send mine 3 times because one time I forgot the paperwork inside of it. The other time I forgot that you had to pay for it.
Oh, no,
And
Sam.
then I
You
forget the other
forgot to, you mailed it in without the paperwork.
Yeah.
I didn't think she was going to get to
It
Mexico
was for
to the
Kev's
wedding.
wedding.
Oh, my
Literally had to
God.
send it 3 different times.
I cannot give you grief though. Have you ever done this? There are still a few bills. I pay 99% of my bills online, but there's still 1 or 2 people that require a check.
Sir,
And
can you give me the number?
And I have
your
done this
remote
before
control?
I put the check in the envelope, but I forgot to sign the check.
Oh, and they sent it back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
You're
that's
one of those.
I would have signed it myself.
You forgot to sign the check. You're like, I'm scribble that.
Ryan O'Flanagan.
Ryan O'Flanagan O'Shaughnessy. Ryan O'Shaughnessy. Okay, coming up next in Celebrity Scoop, there's a very, very famous movie house that just sold. But I am going to do my due diligence to find out, can you still Airbnb this very famous movie house? Because now is the time that people would want to stay there. I'll give you all the scoop next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
On KRVE.
It is brought to you by Innovative Lasers of Houston. I want to remind you guys that Friday, we flip into a new month, December 1st.
Wow. I cannot believe that.
I know, it's crazy.
I'm not ready.
I know. That is also the last day of the Houston's Little Heroes charity auction benefiting Texas Children's Hospital, where you can go to KRBE right now and click that link so you can bid on fantastic experiences otherwise never available. These are experiences that we just created to raise money for Texas Children's Hospital. You can be a VIP guest here at the Roula and Ryan Show. You can buy your way into the Grammys. You can buy your way into the Grammys.
That's pretty cool.
We usually give you that for free. And, it's really, we don't know from one year to the next if we'll get a chance to send somebody to the Grammys. But in this case, we have been given the opportunity to put this up for the auction to raise very important dollars for Texas Children's Hospital. Our live broadcast from the hospital will be happening next Thursday already, right?
Oh, my God.
Is it next Thursday already? My goodness.
I think so, the 7th.
It is.
Yeah.
So that's a programming note. So next Wednesday, we'll do a Roses instead of a Thursday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Also, when you go to krbe.com to bid on the excursion or the experience, like Kevin is going to be a Benihana chef at Benihana and feed you. Somebody's asking, well, how many people is that for? It's for 6. It's for 6 people and Kevin, plus, of course, an experienced Benihana chef. And not just flipping shrimp into your hat by himself. There are all these different opportunities. Sam's going to do yoga and have a bear with you. Paintball with Eric and Sam. Have dinner with me at the Houston family table. Christie Seafood and Steaks, oldest restaurant in Houston, turning 107 next February, 107.
Wow.
That restaurant. A lot of different experiences up for grabs right now at krbe.com, and the auction closes on Friday at 5 p.m. Okay, it's Christmas time. Very excited. I was saying last hour how the annual Rockefeller tree lighting ceremony is happening tonight on NBC at 7 o'clock. It's the 91st annual Rockefeller tree lighting. So now we're getting into like full on into that
I'm excited.
season.
I'm going to go see that Friday night. I'm going to actually be in Manhattan for that.
They're going to turn it off for Ryan, and then he will actually hit
I'm
the
actually
switch
not
to
going
turn
there
it
for
on
that.
again.
I mean, you know me. I'm a diehard Kiss fan. I grew up. Their final concert of all time is on Saturday. You know I had to be there. It's the last show ever. And I mean,
Do you believe that?
Yeah, I do. They've sold it as a
How many
pay-per-view.
farewell tours have the Rolling Stones done? And they're like, we're saying farewell again.
These
Part
guys,
20.
Yeah, but they're wearing like 50 pounds of armor. They can't run around on stage anymore like that at 70. But man, what a show. I cannot wait.
So that's happening tonight on television. I was saying earlier that the next hour, 8 o'clock on NBC, they're doing Christmas in Graceland. And Christmas season is strong, right? You might be getting in the mood to watch a Christmas movie. And one of the most famous Christmas movies is A Christmas Story. There was a story just last hour we were talking about how it's one of the top 3 most rewatched Christmas movies of all time.
Yeah.
And if you're newer to the show, you may have missed when I have mentioned I had to go to Cleveland for a family wedding with my whole family. And we were like, okay, what are we going to do the day of the wedding? The wedding's not till 6. What are we going to do today? The Christmas Story house of Ralphie is in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, cool.
Now, if you watch the movie A Christmas Story, it's based in Indiana, and he lives on Cleveland Street. But the actual house is in Cleveland, and it was filmed in Cleveland because Cleveland, Ohio had the mall that was the only mall of 300 that were contacted that were willing to go Christmas for 6 months for the filming of that movie.
Wow, 6 months.
Yes. And the reason they picked Cleveland, Ohio is because the mall they used said, all right, we'll go Christmas for 6 months. You can film this movie about these boys in this rifle. So that house has, and I went to go visit that house. It's a tourist attraction. And I learned back then when I went for that family wedding that you can actually Airbnb that house on Christmas Eve.
Oh,
Because
my.
there's a third floor to that house that will sleep 6. And you can sleep there on Christmas Eve and wake up Christmas morning in Ralphie's house.
It's
and
pretty
it is
cool.
legit the house. Like the twin beds that you see him laying in where he's thinking about the Red Ryder BB gun. I mean, y'all, the spaces are so small.
But it
The
wasn't
spaces are
originally.
so small.
It wasn't originally like that. I was doing my little research on this house. So the interiors for that movie were not filmed inside that
right.
house.
Anything that shows when the door opens was the LA soundstage.
That was a soundstage.
But the
so,
other parts are that house.
But what they did when they bought this house, they reconfigured it to make it look like the sets.
Right.
So it's like laid out identical.
Brian Jones purchased this house, which sits on West 11th Street in Cleveland's Tremont neighborhood, for $150,000 on eBay in 2004. He then turned it into Ralphie Parker's actual whole scene back again the way it was. He bought the house next door, which was the quote Bumpuses. He made that the thing. Across the street is where the museum is. You can do your tours. They get 250,000 tours. I'm sorry. Not 250,000. Sorry, not 750,000, 75,000 visitors every single year. It is open daily for tours, and it just got purchased. Again, he put it up for sale. He put all the property up for sale.
Oh, wow.
And the guy who was managing it is the guy who bought it.
What'd he sell it
because
for?
It doesn't have the price. But thank goodness it still is going to be running the way it is. Not like a private person bought it and said, I'm shutting this thing down now.
Yeah.
Bumpus's hounds can hang out. Nobody's going to see them. Like, if you like the movie A Christmas Story, it is kind of cool. Especially if you think to yourself, you don't think Cleveland's the most glamorous city in the world. You're not thinking, I'm going to take my Christmas
I'm in
vacation to go to
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
No.
But like I said, for me, there's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, there's the Christmas Story house, and there's our family. So I was like, all
was
right,
worth
cool.
it.
It was
Yeah,
totally worth it. It was
absolutely.
cool. And the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is pretty awesome too. So you got something to do. So it got bought, but it is still going to be open for public tours. Remains to be seen on the Airbnb for Christmas Eve, but got a new owner.
Hey, yo. Time for KRBE's Roula and Ryan show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
Okay, you mentioned all the experiences you can find at krb.com. I'm doing something a little different. Tomorrow night is the night. Art Museum TX in Sugarland Town Square. Please come on out. I'm going to be there from 6 to 8. Now, I know the weather's going to be really sucky in the morning.
Benefiting Texas Children's Hospital, by the way.
Absolutely. So the last 2 years, I've done a lot of paintings. I've brought every single painting that I've made to this Art Museum TX in Sugarland Town Square. So you come in, you see a painting you like, grab it right off the wall, make a little donation to Texas Children's Hospital, and you've got some artwork. So I'll be there hanging out with you from 6 to 8 tomorrow. Please come on out. This is interesting. Kevin, you take buses once in a while, don't you?
Okay, I will take
taking trips?
I will take the Flix bus to New Orleans or the Mega Bus. Yes, I have done them, and they're kind of fun and wonderful.
Okay, so downtown Houston's Greyhound bus terminal.
I've never done Greyhound.
Oh, okay. Well, the Greyhound bus terminal downtown is going to be empty starting tomorrow. The bus operator shifts service to their Eda location. Greyhound confirmed all buses will operate out of 7000 Harrisburg location.
Probably cheaper over there.
Yeah, that's near 69th Street, and that's effective starting tomorrow. The location will have 24-hour self-service ticket sales for buses bound for New Orleans and Dallas.
Where's the new location?
It's going to be in Edo, 69th Street.
I don't know where that
Yeah.
is.
I'm not
East
familiar. See, as a
downtown, 69th Street.
life Houstonian, born and raised, you put me in the middle of Edo, I'm totally lost. You put me in downtown, I can't tell you exactly what's crossing what.
Yeah.
I
don't know where that's at in Edo.
Pop quiz, I don't know what Leland crosses with every single street. Does Leland cross with Maine, or does it go the other way? Because I've never worked downtown to have to know it.
Yeah.
KRB's always been at Gessner and Westheimer. I can tell you how to get from here to the Beltway.
I can't even find 69th Street. I'm looking.
I can tell you where Rogerdale is, right past the Beltway. I bet you don't know that, Edo. Okay, so new bus terminal, because that one's going to close tomorrow where it originally was. Okay, coming up next, rapid fire quiz time, friends. For win them before you can buy them tickets to see Sebastian Maniscalco when he comes back to Houston next August. The tickets don't go on sale until Friday morning at 10 a.m. at ToyotaCenter.com. And guess what? The winner of the rapid fire quiz will win these tickets for the contestant that chooses that person. So we need 4 contestants to call in at 713-390-KRBE. You are the contestant to choose one of us. It's me, Roula, Special K, Sam, and Ahmad. Those are your 4 choices. Which one of us do you think is going to win Sebastian Maniscalco tickets for you? You're going to tell Ahmad. He'll mark your name. We're going to get this pop quiz going and see who wins next on The Roula and Ryan Show.